Hey guys, it's Erin. On January 11th, I will officially be 4 months out post-op from gastric bypass Roux-en-Y surgery. I am down 99 pounds overall and I think 82 since surgery. I don't know the exact math, but it's kind of exciting hitting the almost 100-pound mark so far. There is pros and cons. I did want to share some of those today. Like, there is good days and bad days. I've noticed that if I'm not having a hard time, like, which seems to be random times when my stomach just won't accept food, and I've read on a lot of online forums and talked to a lot of gastric bypass patients who say it's just like a random thing where you can't eat, but it does affect your mood. I'm assuming it's blood sugar related, but you do get moody and cranky when you're either dehydrated or not able to get enough food in. But I'm doing really, really well as far as I can eat chicken, I can eat tofu. I have pretty much given up red meat because it just makes me feel so awful. I was never a big fan anyway. Shrimp, seafood, all that stuff is fine. There's been a lot of talk about slider food or food that goes through your pouch. It was described to me that, your new pouch is like a funnel, and protein kind of stays in that funnel for a while. But if you eat things like crackers and carbs and stuff like that, it can go right through into the jejunum, which is the part of the intestine that they reroute. And I guess that those carbs easily and readily get absorbed and turned into fat because it's carbs, and your body recognizes the carbs and holds on to them. I don't know. I do have reduced fat Cheez-Its. I do stick to the portion that's on the box. I talked to my nutritionist about it. She said no one's perfect as long as I'm not bellying up to a box of Cheez-Its and just like sitting on the couch and eating them, that I should be fine. One of my favorite snacks right now is, I'll have a couple wheat thins, but I eat a lot of low-fat cheese. Cheese has a lot of protein. It has calcium, which are all things you need. I do notice that I feel better when I stick to my vitamins. I take all of them pretty much on a routine. The ones that I forget to take the most are my calcium citrate, because I don't really take that with food. I just kind of take it twice a day, and I usually forget. So I just had blood work on Friday, so we'll see how my thyroid is doing, because I do have thyroid disease. I'm assuming my medication is going to have to be adjusted. I'm on half of my blood pressure medication and half of another medication that I was taking, and all of my type 2 diabetes medication I'm off of, which I was not type 2 diabetic, but I have a disorder called insulin resistant, and I was on an injectable medication called Byetta. I'm off that. I've been off that since surgery. So I do feel better. I do feel great most of the time. More energy, definitely. My moods are better, but, I do get moody. I'm only human, which I think is just part of being a woman in general. But things are starting to balance out. I'm excited because I am officially at 225 pounds, so 26 pounds from now I'll be in the hundreds, which I haven't seen since high school. And that's coming from, somebody whose biggest weight was well over 300 pounds, and it's exciting for me. I do give myself a hard time. There is days that you still look in the mirror and you still see your old self and you still pick at every little thing that's wrong, but it's a lot of weight to come off, and it's definitely life-changing. I've had to get all new shoes, and I'm little by little getting new clothes and things that I can wear. I don't have to necessarily shop in the plus size section anymore. I can buy size extra large clothes, and I can even shop in the junior section, which is kind of exciting. They have, I don't know, the junior section has better pants, I think, than the women's section, because they're more petite, and I'm only 5'2", so not that I'm buying like crazy like clothes that are not are appropriate for me, but I'm buying, clothes that fit better. When you are more acceptable weight for your frame, clothes just fit a lot better, and I'm having a lot of fun shopping, but that can be dangerous. That can be a transferred addiction, so I'm trying to watch that and not do so much shopping. I'm getting rid of a lot of things, consigning a lot of things to try to make some money back, because I did have quite a wardrobe of shoes and clothes and things that just don't fit anymore. So I'm trying to be proactive with that. I'm glad that I am where I am, which is stage 5, because of the holidays, because I didn't feel like I was missing out. I ate a lot of cocktail shrimp, because shrimp are something that are high in protein that I can eat, that don't bother me. Just got to be careful with the cocktail sauce, because it is salty and sugary, so got to go easy with that. And what else did I have? I had low-fat cheese. I do have regular cheese, but you got to be careful with that, because even though it is high in protein, it is high in fat, so you got to be careful with your cheese. It's a healthy snack, but, you know, moderation. Try to stay on point with cheese. So that's about that. I can have cheese, but I cannot do yogurt. I cannot do milk. I cannot do frozen yogurt. I can't even do Chobani. I can't do any of that stuff. It bothers me a lot. I am pretty much sure that I am lactose intolerant, which I was not before, but that is a side effect of the surgery. They say it's temporary, but I have switched to sugar-free almond milk, and that seems to be just fine. And I can do fat-free half and half, and that doesn't bother me. But for some reason, milk makes me very sick. So I'm just going to stay away from it, just like I stay away from red meat, because it makes me feel so awful. But you'll learn. Everyone's different. Everyone's pouch will accept and not accept certain things. No one's the same. So I hope you're all doing well, and you had a very Merry Christmas, and I hope that in this new year everyone is happy, healthy, and on their way. I know I'm well on my way, so you know, that's all I have to say. So I will see you all hopefully a lot sooner and let you know how I'm doing. Alright, thanks.